Well, thank you very much. I think I need to make some adumbration, just like lawyers used to do in court. And I thank God that immediately after the purported caretaker chairperson made the allegation against Vice Julius Abure, we are now confronted, with issues in Nigeria, which I'm going to quote from Martin Luther King Jr. in 1965, I think September 8th, after the Bloody Sunday, when he said, "Our lives begin to end the day we choose to be silent until that matters." It's quite unfortunate that we're having this crisis in Labour Party now. And before Nigerians, everything I'm going to say here, I think we need to purge ourselves before Nigerians what actually led, to this crisis. It's more than what Nigerians have seen, and that is why I am happy I came with documents and people knows me very well. This is the notice of appeal of the NWC, and this is the judgment of the court, the one Governor Alesoti was also talking about. This is the certified true copy. We did just pick it from the dustbin. But you see, Nigerians, our crisis actually emanated from our issue in 2023 general election. But there's something that we did. I am coming out now, in as much as NWC will have the audacity to accuse the chairman of embezzlement. I am going to state the fact here, even by Akin. He was on this channel regarding why we failed president election. On Arise TV, he said, Peter Obi was not in a position to pay all the LP obedient agents during 2023 election. Peter Obi never had the money to do so, and thus they have to narrow it down to where they can pay and drop agents in several thousand polling units where they cannot pay. He concluded, we have a situation where many obedient and people that perform the role of agent, polling agent, were not eliminated. It was just their initiative to do so in most parts of the country, a fact that we couldn't pay many agents. Now, why did he say they were not enumerated? You see, I am going to lay it bare and to ask for forgiveness of Nigeria because we actually misled Nigerians over why we failed the election. But why we failed is what I came out here. In my car, I have the CTC of all the judgment of the Court of Appeal, that is the Court of First Instance regarding our election petition, and also the Supreme Court. I made able to say that 3 people were responsible for why we lost the election, and therefore, after this, I will be making an open apology to the Chief Justice of Nigeria.
Which election are you discussing?
You said?
Which election? The 3 people?
Yeah, the 2023. That was where, they model something to deceive Nigerians. I am also part and parcel, but we have to purge ourselves of this fact, and I'm happy it's going to be on a rise. That's why I say I came with that fact of what transpired. It is not in another issue. It was what I want to say here that actually causes that problem. Now, in the 2023 election, you see, we were unable to field agents in 54,000 polling units out of 189. We were unable to field agents. When Mr. Peter Obi came, he took over the party machinery and handed over to Aisha Yusufu and Pastor Itwai Gadalo, and the man that absconded now, Valentine Osigbo and Oseloka, is SSG. Those were the people that managed the upload. Now, in 189 polling units, 89,000, Labour Party failed to account for 54,000. That was why he said we were unable to enumerate, some agents. That is actually talking here on this channel. I knew it was Dr. Bati and my friend, Read Fire, that did that interview. What now transpired is that we failed woefully in 54,000 polling units. We do not have result to the election petition tribunal. In that vein, those ones that are there, he said they were unable to pay them. They used a lot of the obedience to be the party agent. Because they were unable to pay them 10,000, they absconded with that result. And in line with paragraph 4, 5, and 6 of the first schedule of the Electoral Act, petitions must be filed within 21 days, and your written statement of your witness on oath, your formisio 8, everything you have to attach it to your petition within 21 days. Labour Party failed to do that. What they now did was that there was a meeting. How do we cover ourselves up? We went to that court to lie against the judiciary because we were the one that failed. Like I said, the 4 people responsible, one just resigned 4 days ago, that was Oseloka. The other one and absconded to APC. While we have Aisha Yusufu and Pastor Gadolo, they were the one that handle all the party finances. I am going to challenge Nenadus or anybody that we should join here. We will bring the account that Labour Party did not touch the party campaign, party campaign fund. It was handled. The 2 signatories are Pastor Gadolo and Aisha Yusufu. Those were the 2 people. But why they are unable to pay agents remain the internal problem. But we went to the court. You see a lot of Labour Party faithful publishing the names of those judges. You see them accusing the INEC, accusing the APC. Now, if you have 189,000 polling units, you fail to feed agent in 54,000. Which election are we now saying we won? That is where that problem comes from. But our president candidate wanted this issue to be covered up. And that was the division between them and the Abure-led NWC. That was where the issue started. They deceived Nigeria up to today. People are still saying that election was rigged, but that election was not rigged.
Why are you just telling this to us now?
That is why I said
you've been on the program multiple times.
And
this is the first time we've ever heard any such bombshell.
We are tendering apology to the Chief Justice of Nigeria. We are tendering apology to INEC
for
because
lying? For
we are
lying?
No.
An apology for
No.
lying?
You know,
under oath?
I am tendering the apology.
Saying it on TV?
No, I am not. You know, I am not in that. At least I am not part of the people, but I am privy to that. Until when we got, I said I got all the the certified true copy from the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal, where most of these things are not related. But the point is this: why must our leaders continue, to manifest lies on here? I am on TV. I challenge any member of Labour Party to go and bring the certified true copy of all the things we filed in the court. If it's different from the one I have, the Special General of Police should arrest me and charge me to court. I challenge any one of them to come and tell me that what I'm saying now is like that. It was Labour Party. They made that mistake rather than for us to accept. They now put up to today. You will see a lot of my members accusing the judiciary they rigged 2023 election. I am here to say nobody rigged Labour Party out. It was just a mistake, a calculated mistake by 4 people. Oseloka, who was absconded from Labour Party now because they caused the crisis, Valentine Osigbo, who went to run for governorship in APC, Aisha Yusufu, and Pastor Gadalo. Those 4 people messes our election up. But I think, in the spirit of fairness, Mr. Peter Obi ought to have at least eat the humble pie. He knew about this, but he wanted to make Abure a scapegoat.